It's recording. Yes. Good evening. Still wearing the moon shirt. Still need to do laundry. But I'm going to sit down briefly and say hello. And last time I showed some cards. Microphone. Why don't you just follow me around? I could make a microphone robot. Last time I showed some cards, I used the glass thing, but it caused a reflection on the cards, which looks like they had extra lines on them. I think that's gone with this setup. Basically, I just melted some wax here on a cedar plank, which smells great. Not quite as great as this palm set. Oh my goodness. And in this, if you look around in most of my videos, you're going to notice always the 4 elements. They're probably not real obvious in a lot of videos, but they're real obvious here because there's fire, which means there has to be air. And then there's wood, which earth. And then this little mortar, pestle, whichever one this is, the bottom part where you grind the stuff has water in it. So that's water. I'm sure this is earth and that's earth. So we've got earth, water, fire, air covered. This is definitely earth and very lickable. But I'm going to show the Avalon Tarot. So I got to get up. Or do I have to? Yeah, I have to get up and zoom in. Still wishing I could do this remotely, but that's not going to happen. So we're going to lose the candles and the tarot sign and me, which isn't so important. I want to get in there as stable and as close without making it the whole screen, because if I do that, I noticed out on my TV they do not show up completely. So here we go. Hopefully I can come up with a way to get right to this part without going through. Turn the hat around so you don't bump the microphone. And it comes in one of these cases again, because this is DriveThruCards, I think it's called. But anyway, it comes in one of these. It's pretty easy to open. This is a big one because it's a tarot deck. So there's a lot more cards in there. We'll leave that kind of off camera maybe. And as always, it comes with one of those useless, get it printed somewhere. It says it's printed in the US though. I guess that's kind of cool. But it's called the Avalon Tarot, and that's where I found it. And there is a PDF, I believe I downloaded. Not that you really need that. Obviously. What I like about it is it's not borderless, but it is poker size. First off, that's what the backs look like. I might make some adjustments here. Those are pretty good adjustments. Thank you. This is the Fool card. So these videos will go slower, of course, but I'm going to try this for a little while and see how it goes. And maybe someone will comment, hey, go back to the way you used to do them, doofus. But that's the Fool card. I kind of like it. I don't know why. Normally I would say I don't like, oh, I didn't notice the skull in there. But these are different. I'll give them that. Oh. That skull seems to be showing up in every card. That's interesting. That's the Magician. This is the Priestess. Doesn't say High Priestess, just Priestess with a Torah in plain sight. That's interesting. This is the Empress. They still upload pretty fast to YouTube because doing it this way where it's going through the camera and over to the OBS software. It's still creating on the fly a .mkv file, and those files are kind of small. If this was still left at 4K, it'd be monster sized. So they upload pretty fast. They take a while to whatever they're doing when they process. Here's the Emperor. Every one of them's got that skull thing so far. I didn't really notice that before. Is it always a key? No, it's different things. Okay, that makes it a tad more interesting because this one has a key on the Hierophant card. I do like the black and the color. I'm not sure why the back had to be brown, but that's okay. Don't need the swirly things they have at the top and the bottom, but there's the words, and then is there a number even? I don't think so. This one has a snake near the skull. It's the Lovers. Only one horse on the chariot? Go figure. Well, I'm kind of glad I didn't look at it first. Strength. I like the way she's not manipulating the lion. She's just kind of giving him a pet. If one can pet a lion, I guess so. That skull is real mystery. What was it on there? On there, it looked like a little lion inside the circle. The Avalon Tarot. Hermit. Keep my hands out of the picture. Here comes the wheel. It just says wheel, nothing about fortune. It's got little characters around it. Wow, I wish I could get these as t-shirts. These are kind of cool. Here comes, whoa, whoa. Not enough wax there in front. See, I melted some wax to kind of, that probably doesn't show up. I melted some wax to kind of hold the card there. From a spell candle, here's Justice. I'm off. No, you're okay. Going the wrong way. There you go. Let that go a little bit longer. Here's the Hanged Man. They kind of stand up without the wax. Here comes the Death card. He's holding a sign that says Mort, like he needs a flag. Yeah, Team Death. My goodness. I have to figure out what's going on with the circle that they're in. There's a... Kind of like it when there's a puzzle. Temperance. Oh my goodness. Up next is the Devil card. Boy howdy. Is it ever? I need a magnifying glass to figure out what's going on with that circle, or oval, or circle laid in an odd way. This is Tower. Are there people falling? Not really. Not obviously. Star? That would be a nice shirt, huh? That's a nice card, actually. Huh. Moon? Kind of like that too. I'm just talking in terms of the art. I'm not talking in terms of symbols and whether I could use it or what, any of that stuff. Here's the sun. Kind of like that too. Comes Judgment. What the heck is that angel up to? My guess is he's pulling her hair. And I will speed up after the Major Arcana that trumps. It's the World card. That's not bad. At least she's not naked. She doesn't have to be naked. I don't think so either. I agree with you. Well, you should. Got the infinity symbol again, or the Lima skig, or whatever you call it. I'm just taking a chance that these are in order. Ace of Cups. I'm guessing cups. Two of Cups. Three of Cups. The Four of Cups. Weird how it doesn't. The Five of Cups. Obviously, Avalon is a hint of something going on here, but what is that something? I need to read the book. Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. I think this one will actually make me sleepy. And I can finally go to bed. Or go read and go to bed. Or fall asleep while reading in bed. Maybe I'll try to read some of Tom Benjamin's Tarot on Earth. Just throw a plug in there for him. Ten of Cups. I doubt he watches my channel or even subscribes. The big cheese of the tarot world on YouTube don't subscribe to the small pieces of cheddar. Here's the Page of Cups. I'm sure. Well, he's got the fish jumping. Fish jumping. This one has a feather and a fish jumping. You can't beat that combination. That had some sort of flower and a fish jumping. It's the Knight of Cups. Sorry if they're angularly done. Sometimes off angle instead of flat on. It's the Queen of Cups. We're almost through the cups. I like it has a shell in it. That's good. A little ocean. And here's the King of Cups. It has an old sailing vessel in there. We're going to guess what's up next would be called Pentacles. But I guess it could be coins. We'll say Ace of Pentacles since it has that shape. I kind of like that card. Two of Pentacles. I gotta say I like these. Now here we go. At last, at long last. I have found it. I'm sure others will tell me it's out there. Here are the Three of Pentacles. But look at this guy. Now he has muscles, right? He doesn't have muscles on his muscles. He just has normal muscles like I would have, or had, or someday might have again. I don't know. They're not a requirement at this age. And the butterfly. Can't beat that. And his Duber wasn't hanging out. Here's the Four of Pentacles. Don't need to see their Dubers. I like this purple thing that's coming up on the Five of Pentacles. Look at that. Is that a flower? What is that design right there? What is that? What's going on there? Well, what's up with that? I like it though. I like the color. Here we have the Six of Pentacles. Could I use this? Maybe. I might give it a try. I just don't like the skull on every single card. I don't have a problem with skulls, but Seven of Pentacles? But is it really required on every single card? Is there something I'm missing? Obviously. I'm getting the suspicion that this is the same dude again. Dude, I recognize your muscles. This is the Eight of Pentacles. Sorry. Yeah, I really like this card. If we could get rid of that skull hoop thing. Is it a basket? Oh man, it's got me puzzled until the sun comes up. Nine of Pentacles. I think this new way gives you a really good look at that card, doesn't it? I mean, I'm having to look 10 feet over there, but I think even from over here, if I just use one eye, that looks pretty good. I like how he throws in, of course, these people aren't very diverse, come to, you know, European or old European. This is a family that hit the redhead lottery. Oh my goodness. The hair really pops off that card. Here's the Page of Pentacles. Nice outfit. Like those yellow sleeves. That might be the strangest horse expression I've ever seen on the Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, there's lots of purple in this one. The King of Pentacles is nice. And it has a cow. A bull, I guess I should say. Cows, bulls, not much difference. Uh-oh. This is going to take some guessing. I'm going to have to let you look at that for a while I move ahead and hope I can figure out which is which. Well, boy. This isn't helping at all. I got to find one. Okay, I think I got it. I'm going to guess. Is this the Ace of Swords? He says confidently after he says he's going to guess. Well, they kind of both look like sticks, except in the one after this one. That is a nice set of colors there, aren't they? I would not have chosen that, but they kind of work. Work as in they're pleasing to look at. The Two of Swords. I think the Three of Swords really says that it's swords. Here we go. It's swords. The Three of Swords. If you look close, that red thing is rather heart-shaped, isn't it? Ooh, 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 ooh. The Four of Swords. Look at that stained glass window. It's small, yeah, sure. But look at it. Look at that stained glass. I like it. I like that one. Okay, I'm going to take it off to the side and look at it. Oh my. just lose the skull thing in the... I'm not getting that. 5 of Swords. All of a sudden their costumes has a major change. And the 6 of Swords, what's up with that? I'm fairly certain I'm never going to wear a hat like that. Like that one either. No. Or this one. Pretty sure that's the same guy again. And the 7 of Swords. Muscles, but not too many. Just the right amount of muscle. For a medieval dude. I'm guessing. 8 of Swords. I gotta quit harping on the muscle. Well, now I like the look of that bed and its position and the 9 of Swords. Look at that. And that might be how the sky used to look. It's not quite like that around here. There are some nights where there's a lot more stars than, say, in New York or Washington, D.C. Oh my. And what would you expect in the 10 of Swords? Well, not this, but that's interesting. Isn't that an interesting picture? I find that interesting. And I will not be wearing this hat in the Page of Swords. I see some hint as to certain things are repeated. Not just the skull, but the face of this horse seems very familiar, doesn't it? Or is it just me? Or am I just being clumsy? Here's the Queen of Swords. She has an interesting outfit and butterflies. Gotta like when insects can get in there. I kind of like this thing. The King of Swords. Listen, like a commercial. I guess we'll say wands, Ace of Wands, but my guess is that's probably a scepter. And it's Avalon. I don't know. Just to keep it simple, I'll say wand. But I'm thinking scepter. 2 of Wands with a nice rose there. Wow, look at that color. Red and the green on the 3 of Wands. And this one has almost a full background shot. On the 4 of Wands. Uh-oh, this one takes the cake for blue and purple. Look at that. The 5 of Wands. I gotta see that from far away. The top is a blue, a bright blue. The bottom are purple tights, which look rather uncomfortable, but that's some good colors right there. This is pretty all digital, of course. 6 of Wands. Here comes yet another blue. You can see I'm noticing the blues for some reason today. The 8 of Wands, or scepters, with a really cool castle in the background. The 9 of Wands. I like this guy, the 10 of Wands. Some feathers in this one for some reason. A blue feather even? Is that a blue feather? I think so. A page of wands. I think I found a mistake. I'll have to look back through the cards to see if I found it. Saw it before. This should say night. If you look closely, I don't see an N. I see K-I-G-H-T. And I won't even pronounce that. But we'll look back and see if that's consistently wrong here in a second. And a queen with a really... Oh, that's a lion. I see his head. His head fur kind of matches into her, blends into her outfit. And then last but not least, the King of Wands. And while you're looking at the King of Wands, I'm going to go back and see if they spelled page right. I mean night correct. Yes, they do. How about that? I wonder if you can get a refund or another card or another deck of cards for helping them fix it. Night again. It's only in the last one, I believe. Queen. Yep, it's only in that, the Pentacles. So with that, I will end on the original card. And kind of get the box in there and get this card in there. And that was hopefully a not overly long show of the Avalon Tarot from DriveThruCards. I think it's cards or card, DriveThruCards. So with that, I will say peace.